Welcome to Dolphin Dive Daily, your go-to spot for everything Miami Dolphins. If you bleed aqua and orange, hit that subscribe button and join the pod. In the swirling world of NFL trades and signings, the Miami Dolphins have reportedly shaken the landscape once again by securing a deal for the highly touted tight end Brock Bowers. Rumors have been flying fast and thick, and insiders whisper that this move could seriously rattle the Raiders, who had their eyes on Bowers but were ultimately left in the dust. Sources close to the Dolphins front office suggest that this acquisition wasn't just a routine signing, it's a strategic power play designed to turbocharge Miami's offensive arsenal. Bowers, known for his dynamic playmaking ability and raw athleticism, is rumored to bring an immediate impact to the Dolphins lineup, adding a versatile weapon that could change the way defenses prepare. Fans and analysts alike are buzzing, speculating how this shakeup could tilt the balance of power in the AFC and whether the Raiders will scramble to find a response. It's a developing story, but one thing's clear: Miami isn't playing around. Word on the street is that Brock Bowers' arrival in Miami wasn't just a stroke of luck, but the result of a carefully orchestrated campaign by Dolphins executives. The whispers indicate that the Dolphins aggressively pursued Bowers, exploiting the Raiders' hesitation or possibly internal disagreements to swoop in at the last moment. This move sends a loud message not only to their divisional rivals, but to the entire league, signaling Miami's intent to make a statement in the upcoming season. Bowers' skill set is said to be a perfect fit for Miami's offensive scheme, especially with their young, talented quarterback who thrives on dynamic targets. Meanwhile, the Raiders, reportedly caught off guard, now face the daunting task of recalibrating their strategy and possibly pursuing other impactful tight ends in a market that might be drying up. The intrigue is palpable, with fans debating if this signing could be the pivotal moment that shapes Miami's trajectory. Adding fuel to the fire, there are growing murmurs that the Dolphins didn't stop with Brock Bowers. Sources suggest that Miami pulled off another unexpected coup by signing a significant tight end who had been on the Raiders' radar. This double blow has insiders speculating that the Dolphins executed a masterstroke, not only bolstering their own roster, but effectively pulling the rug out from under Las Vegas. The reported signing of this impactful tight end is said to complement Bowers, perfectly creating a duo that could become one of the most feared in the league. The timing and execution of these signings have sparked rumors of intense behind-the-scenes negotiations, with Miami's front office reportedly demonstrating ruthless efficiency. Fans are now buzzing with excitement and curiosity, wondering how this dual acquisition will influence Miami's play style and what it means for the Raiders' plans going forward. The ripple effects of these signings are already being felt in both locker rooms and the broader NFL community. Insiders hint that the Raiders' management is scrambling to react, possibly exploring contingency plans that involve aggressive trades or free agent pursuits. The Dolphins, on the other hand, appear confident and energized, reportedly thrilled with the prospect of unleashing a revamped offense armed with fresh weapons. Analysts are weighing in, suggesting that the synergy between Brock Bowers and a newly acquired tight end could redefine Miami's red zone efficiency and third down conversions. The chatter isn't just about on-field performance, it's about momentum, morale, and sending a psychological blow to their division rivals. This move might force other teams to rethink their own rosters, sparking a domino effect that could reshape the tight end market and perhaps the entire AFC landscape. Meanwhile, fans on social media platforms have ignited with speculation memes and bold predictions. The Dolphins fan base is buzzing with optimism, celebrating what they see as a sign of the franchise's renewed commitment to winning. Meanwhile, Raiders fans are expressing frustration and disbelief, wondering if their front office miscalculated or was simply outmaneuvered in a high-stakes game of NFL chess. The rumor mill suggests that the Dolphins front office might have leveraged insider information or used the allure of their offensive system to sway these players. Conversations abound about how these new tight ends will integrate into Miami's existing framework, especially with a dynamic quarterback and emerging wide receivers. The debate is fierce, with pundits and casual fans alike predicting that Miami could finally have the offensive firepower needed to challenge the league's elite. Still with us? Then show some love. Hit that like button and let us know in the comments what's your take on the Fins this week. Reports also indicate The Brock Bowers signing was accompanied by a substantial financial package reflecting Miami's willingness to invest heavily in talent. The buzz suggests that this investment is part of a broader strategic vision that goes beyond immediate success, aiming to build a sustainable contender. Miami's front office, according to whispers, sees these acquisitions as foundational setting, the stage for a dynasty in the making. This notion has sparked conversations about the long-term salary cap implications and whether Miami is prepared to make additional moves to surround these tight ends with complementary talent. The Raiders, in contrast, may find themselves constrained by salary cap pressures or needing to make tough decisions to maintain balance. The drama unfolding off the field is just as intense as what will happen when the whistle blows, and many are eager to see how this financial commitment translates into wins. As the story develops, experts are speculating on the tactical adjustments Miami might implement with Brock Bowers and the new tight end in their ranks. The rumor mill suggests an offense designed to maximize mismatch opportunities, using their tight ends in versatile roles, lining up wide in the slot or in traditional positions to confuse and overwhelm defenses. Miami's coaching staff is reportedly excited about the possibilities, with whispers of innovative play calling and new schemes tailored to these players' unique skill sets. This potential evolution in strategy could pose serious challenges for opposing defensive coordinators who now must prepare for a multifaceted threat. The Raiders, meanwhile, might have to rethink their defensive approach or risk falling behind in this tight end arms race. Fans and analysts alike are eager to see how these theoretical plans manifest on the field once the season kicks off. There's also talk that the Dolphins' bold moves are a part of a larger narrative to reclaim respect and dominance within the AFC East. Rumors suggest the franchise is not only focused on the short-term boost, but on reestablishing itself as a perennial powerhouse. Securing Brock Bowers and an additional high-impact tight end may be a message to rivals like the Patriots and Bills that Miami is serious about contesting every inch of the division. Insiders suggest that this aggressive strategy might signal a shift in organizational philosophy, emphasizing bold acquisitions and aggressive talent development. Meanwhile, the Raiders could find themselves grappling with the consequences of these. Miami moves possibly losing leverage in division rivalries or even broader AFC matchups. The ongoing saga has set the stage for a fascinating season filled with heightened expectations and strategic intrigue. Another angle being whispered about involves the ripple effect on player morale and locker room dynamics. Sources indicate that Brock Bowers' signing could elevate the overall confidence and cohesion of the Dolphins' offense. The addition of a second high-impact tight end, according to rumors, might foster healthy competition and camaraderie, pushing everyone to elevate their game. The Dolphins' veteran players are reportedly welcoming these changes with optimism, seeing it as a sign that the franchise is doubling down on winning culture. Conversely, the Raiders' locker room might be dealing with uncertainty, with some players possibly questioning the front office's strategy or feeling the sting of missing out on key targets. The psychological battles within teams are always a crucial yet overlooked factor in the NFL, and this situation seems ripe with potential storylines. The timing of these signings is also a hot topic, with speculation that Miami's front office timed their moves perfectly to capitalize on market opportunities and possibly unsettle their rivals. Industry insiders suggest that the window for signing impact tight ends is narrow, and the Dolphins' ability to act decisively demonstrates savvy and preparation. The rumors hint at behind-the-scenes negotiations happening right under the noses of other teams, indicating a level of strategic deception or speed rarely seen in the league. This swift execution might force other franchises to accelerate their own plans or rethink their priorities. Fans are buzzing about whether this signals a new era of aggressive roster building in Miami and what other surprises might be lurking in the pipeline as the offseason continues to unfold. Finally, the buzz surrounding these moves leaves one clear impression: the Miami Dolphins are positioning themselves as a serious threat to the status quo. The rumors and speculation paint a picture of a franchise on the rise, willing to shake up the league and take bold risks to build a winning team. Brock Bowers and a newly signed tight end represent more than just players. They symbolize Miami's renewed ambition and strategic brilliance. As the off-season chatter continues and the season approaches, all eyes will be on the Dolphins to see if these gambles pay off on the gridiron. Meanwhile, the Raiders must regroup and rethink their approach after what many are calling a stunning double blow. The NFL landscape is shifting and the drama is just beginning to unfold. That's a wrap for today's dive. If you're loving the content, share it with a fellow Dolphins fan, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a splash. Fins up.